Hi, welcome back to Poppy's Power Ups. Thank you for taking the time to watch this today, and I hope you'll find something that's beneficial to you. We got a lot to talk about today. Actually, I'm not talking about a lot. There's a lot that I want to talk about. We're going to knock it down to like 4 things. I'm going to talk about our poppy seed purchase. What did we buy for Poppy's Day number 2? We're going to look at the new van that they're building in my hometown. A power up or investment advice for you, and a challenge. A challenge for you, especially the guys that the people that I've invited personally. This is a challenge to you. I want you to do something for yourself or for your kids. I mean, you plug into your Roth or get your kids going and teach them how to plug into their Roth. Yeah, let's get going. All right, so what did we get for Poppy's Day? Was it Amazon that we were looking at back here? Let's see. Oh, yes, it's right here in the low spot. So, yeah, Poppy's Day. We had a $100 gift from Poppy and the other guy, my brother. His name is Papaw, I think. No, Pawpaw. Oh, sorry. Pawpaw. He matched my gift. Okay, so $200 for the kids. So that would have been 2 shares of Amazon if I would have been able to buy it early, but Poppy's Day didn't come until after well, no, I did have a chance, but I was being greedy. I thought it was going to come back down and I'd be able to buy 2 stocks when it was low, but that didn't happen. So we did not buy Amazon. That's okay, because plan B is to buy some dividend stocks. So we got Gain, Gladstone Investment Corporation. They pay a monthly dividend, and they also pay a quarterly dividend. I guess is that other little surprise payment that was really nice. But yes, we've got that one and Newell Brands. So $100 of each roughly, and that's what we bought back here in May. So that's not doing great, but we've earned dividends, and I'm going to go through that. That's what I love, is being able to teach about dividends. When you're earning dividends, I'm not going into that now, but I'm looking forward to going through this with my grands and my, great nephews, going through that with reinvesting your dividends. So right now, this year, we have 4 stocks, or 8, I'm sorry, because of the double. So we have 8 shares, but since we're getting such a good return, one of those shares will be paid for by the time the year is up. So potentially, depending on the price of the shares at that time, we can buy one more, or maybe we have to wait, maybe 14 months. But that's the idea. We'll have 8 now. One year later, we should be able to have a 9th one. A year later, we should be able to have a 10th one. Even less than a year later, we'll have the next one. So I'm excited about that. So that's what we got. Gain and Newell. Oh, Newell, I forgot to tell you. That's what it is. Do you recognize any of these brands? That's us. That's what the Grands bought. They own a little bit of every one of these companies. They own a tiny little bit of every one of these companies. That's what my grandson owns, and my great nephews own that a little bit, and my daughter. So anyway, it's really cool. I love teaching the kids how to buy companies. It's time to start looking ahead towards Poppy's Day number 3. So I'm excited to show you this. This is a chart that my son helped me create because I just could not get all the data to do what I wanted to in the chart. So he asked me to send it to him, and I don't know, an hour or 2 later he sent something back to me, and it's perfect. I love it. So here's what got us started. This is the Tesla share that I bought for my 1-year-old grandson. This is pre-Poppy's Day. So one Tesla share, and that gave me the idea that, hey, time, because when we look at this, we look at that formula for compounding interest. Remember how that compounding interest formula works for us. We've got the end. That's our years that that this child has. The principal P, that's your gift. That's your $100 gift, $50, $20 gift. Now they add up. But do what you can as early as you can, and that's how these numbers grow. So real quick, so that was Tesla that got it all started. The next year, my daughter's 16th birthday, she and two of her friends got a share of Apple, and then this year, my grand also got something. Oops, and I changed the screen. I gotta fix that. Okay, that's better. So, yeah, this year, let's see, we've got Little Tyke, X-Boy, and Big L, and Boo. They all got the Gain and Newell that I showed you. But that's my chart, and that's what I'm not showing you this chart to show off. I'm just showing you this, that see what can happen. We're gonna watch this chart until 25. I've got it marked for 25 years out here at the very end, because potentially these UGMA accounts, you could potentially have it not accessible for the child to withdraw until they're 25. It depends on where you live, but you can, usually the age is between 18 and 25. But that's why we're stretching this out to 25, because I want to watch these poppy seeds grow. And see, that's what I'm challenging you to do. Start now. If you have multiple kids, maybe you start at the oldest one is 10 or 12. Start there. So at 10 years old, I will get the child a poppy seed, $100, $200 gift, whatever it is. And then when the next one, the 9-year-old, gets up there to 10, it's her turn. And then the next one, I don't know. You can be creative. And really what gets me with you guys that are traveling, that I know you've been working 7 days a week, the road money I know is nice. And so I'm guessing you got some extra money in your pocket that you can easily hand off to your kid or your grandkid. Put it into their UGMA account. Open an account and just get started, because we're starting here, with a newborn, with a 1-year-old, 5-year-old, a 15 years old. Yeah, the sooner you start, the more you can do. But make your own chart with your kids and with your grands. I'm excited about other people coming along and really putting this compounding interest to work. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, they're going to be building those in my hometown. So I appreciate all the robot builders that are here, that have helped get all the robots. It's kind of enjoyable. I like it, because I normally work 4/10s. I'm working, and I get Fridays off, and I can do these videos. That's usually what I do on Fridays. I work on these videos. But here this summer, I got to go work to get power to the robots at the CANOO plant. So that's what I've been doing, working in the heat, coming home. Fortunately, the last couple of days, it's been in the 80s and 90s, which felt almost cool. Thanks to all the guys that I'm working around. You guys have been fantastic. I'm not used to working, like I said, I usually work 4/10s. I'm usually by myself, or maybe only a couple of, the customer. Really, I'm not around other crews. You guys have been fantastic working together. I appreciate it, all of you. And I know you're from all over the place. So the Canadians, California, Michigan, Arkansas, Missouri. But yeah, it's been nice working with you guys, and I hope you'll find something in this video that you can really use and help out your kids or your grandkids, or even yourself. Maybe I'm giving you that little push to get your Roth IRA started. So with almost everything you're going to hear on my channel, this is not financial advice. I'm not your a financial advisor. I'm not your fiduciary. But right here, I do have some advice. This is legit. I've learned from my mistakes. I don't want you to make the same mistakes. But beware of penny stocks because they can come back. Really, you think that the most you can lose is the money you put in it. But I've proved that wrong a few times. Let me tell you a little bit. So along with the Tesla stock that I bought for my grandson, I did want to get him something really cool, something from the home team. Chesapeake Energy is an Oklahoma company, and they sponsored the arena where the Oklahoma City Thunder plays. And so I bought my grandson $10 in Chesapeake stock. Well, that was a bad idea because within a year they had a reverse stock split, which means that I got a $38 fee that I have to pay to the brokerage because whatever filing fee for a reverse split. So you can lose more than what you put in there. So I learned. Well, I'm still learning the lesson, even though it's really cool. A little $10 share so my grandson would have a little bit of ownership. You've got to be more picky. You don't necessarily go for the penny stocks unless you are a sophisticated investor, and you're probably not listening to me if you are because you're way ahead of me. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you need to pick a company that you know, a company that you're familiar with, a company that you will notice in the news if something goes wrong. Something that you see every day and you can point out every day, hey, you own part of that company. Or the safest bet would be just an index fund that is a low cost and it's got lots of companies in it. Vanguard, or there's multiple index funds you can choose from, or ETFs. And remember, just for the novelty of owning the home team, no, it's not worth it. Beware of penny stocks. Not all brokerages are going to charge you that same $38 fee, but I've learned that it is painful when you get $10 worth of stock and you end up with a $38 fee. I would love to hear from you guys when you join in and start planting poppy seeds. I'm so excited where this is going to go in the next several years. If you're ready to learn more about investing, check the links in the description of the video. There'll be some links down there, some books that I recommend, also some YouTube teachers that I recommend. And you can also check out some of my other videos. Check out Stocks Are for Babies or the Birthday Challenge series. Thanks for watching. I'm a really small channel, so every like and subscribe really helps. So if you don't mind, I would appreciate if you'd do that. And we'll see you next time. Bye.